Hey buddies, we're going to be going over vehicle recovery. I'm going to be showing you everything that I can possibly think of to help you get your vehicle unstuck for maybe a situation that you're currently in, or kind of help you with your situation in general with some ideas. So the first thing we're going to be going over is the vehicle bollard. This is the vehicle bollard. You can purchase it from the trader zone, from the vehicle trader for $5,000. I do strongly encourage that anytime you fly or drive to bring a bollard with you, and that is simply because the faster you have access to the bollard, the less likely you are to encounter the bugs that come with the bollard itself. So let's go ahead and talk about how to use the bollard. The first thing I like to do is ensure that I have connection to the vehicle. To do this, I'm just simply going to get into the driver's seat and start the vehicle. And then I'm just going to get out. If you can't access your driver's seat, you may be able to get in on your passenger side. Some vehicles have it to where when you're in first person, you can look at the driver's seat and just simply left click to change over into the driver's seat. Then from here, you would just need to start it back up as normal, look back over and left click into the passenger seat, and then get out. Now that we are connected to the vehicle, all we need to do is simply set the bollard up. How do we do that? So the bollard works within 100 meters of this stuck vehicle. All we're going to need to do is tab into our inventory, drag and drop the bollard into our vicinity, step back and look at the bollard. We're going to scroll from take down to register, push F. From here, we need to step to the side and simply push F6. The reason why we step to the side is because when an empty vehicle flies at you, you have a very strong chance of dying. Another reason as well is because if I would have stayed standing right here, I potentially could have gotten stuck inside of the vehicle with no way to get out. Obviously, repeat these steps as needed if you need to continue pulling your vehicle more, and after you've got that complete, simply tab into the vehicle area and drag the vehicle bollard into your inventory. You're good to go. It's smooth sailing from here. So you've gotten a bollard and you're coming across this error message. Basically, you've put the bollard down on the ground, you click to register it, you step back, you push F6, and it says you need to be in the driver's seat to flip the vehicle. Basically, that means you lost connection to the vehicle at some point, which can happen due to one of three things. 1, you died. 2, you had some sort of game disconnection. 3, you got into another running vehicle. All three of these reasons can cause you to disconnect to the current vehicle that is stuck. Unfortunately, the only workaround for this is simply just to be able to get back into that driver's seat and restart the vehicle. No need to fear. We're going to go ahead and move on, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of other workarounds depending on the type of situation that you are in for your stuck vehicle. So I've talked about the bollard, I've shown you guys how to use the bollard, and I've also talked about some bugs with the bollard and some workarounds. Well, if none of that works for you, I have another solution to help your problem. What you can do is get another vehicle. Whether you have another vehicle or you recruit another player on the map to come help you get your vehicle unstuck. Simply ram your vehicle over and over again with the other vehicle until you're unlodged from your situation that you're in. What you're going to want to do is simply hit it in an area that you think is going to unlodge it, and you're just going to do that over and over again until the vehicle is in a position to where you can drive it out, or if you have the bollard, now you can hopefully access your driver's seat to get in and pull your vehicle from there with the bollard. So your helicopter decided to take a little break in a tree, and now you're unsure of how to get it out. It's really easy. You're going to need either a hatchet or an axe, and then an item to throw at it. Simply chop down the tree. This is either A, going to cause the tree to fall and your helicopter is going to go with it, or your helicopter is going to stay exactly where it is. From here, what you're going to need to do is put the object you wish to throw in your hands and push G. This is going to prompt your throw. You're going to hold your left click down. The longer you hold it, the farther and stronger you're going to throw. Simply aim towards the helicopter and let go. That is going to prompt your helicopter to fall, wait for it to stop moving, and then it's safe to go retrieve your items and get inside. Perfect. We have flipped ourselves upright by pushing F6, and our helicopter is no longer stuck in a tree. So, moving on to bushes and trees. If your vehicle is stuck in a bush or stuck in a tree, you probably got the prompt to get out, but now you can't get back in. Sometimes that does happen. No worries, I'm going to show you guys a couple of ways to get around that. So, one thing you can attempt to do is push your vehicle. Whenever you push your vehicle, that will prompt it to roll a little bit and hopefully move you out of the situation that you're in. After a couple of pushes, you should be able to get into your vehicle and just open your door. Sometimes you don't get that option. So the other option is simply gathering the sticks. When you gather your sticks, this will cause the bush to drop, and it should give you access to your doors. Now, let's say you parked in between two trees and you need to get into your door. Simply get a hatchet or an axe and just chop it down. Your vehicle has been cleared of debris, and now you most definitely can get inside of it. So now that we've talked about a lot of different ways to get your vehicle unstuck, let's go ahead and finish this off with one key thing. When you're in a vehicle and it's upside down or sideways, if you're in the driver's seat, whether the vehicle is on or off, if you simply push F6, this will bring your vehicle upright and you're good to go from here. Alrighty guys, well that's it for me. Hopefully this helped you a little bit more figure out a couple of different ways to get your vehicle unstuck. Again, I do seriously recommend carrying the Bollard on you or just having a Bollard in general, simply because as you can see, it is the most easy way to get your vehicle unstuck. Have a good one. Don't forget to cook your meat, guys.